So today at the range, going to warm up with a bare trigger isolation drill, and then move on to just worrying about accuracy, not worrying about speed at all. We're going to see if it gets to the point where I feel like I should tackle another bare standards drill on camera, or if I should tackle it off of camera and not show y'all. And then probably bring out the newest toy that I got this week and show that off, because this camera has a better mic than my phone does. So as you can see, I kind of focus more on the left hand with my bare trigger isolation drill. With the right hand I did decent, which makes more sense. I am a right-handed shooter. I've shot single-handedly with my right hand more often not during training, just shooting for fun. But it does make sense. Issues I was noticing was one time, just due to the trigger of the FN and me not being as familiar with it as I am, say, a Glock trigger where I have, thousands of rounds on a factory trigger, and I have a little over 1,000 on the FN. It kind of makes sense as to why I'm not as familiar with it. At the same time, I need to train to overcome that. So at one point, just because I'm used to riding the trigger during reset and not just letting my finger all the way off the trigger, at one point I very quickly followed up a miss with another miss, which makes sense. Main point during the bare trigger isolation drill is to just slowly squeeze the trigger, focus on your sights, make sure you can hit the target. I did alright with it. With both hands I'm pretty good, but just one or the other I'm not that great. So now I'm going to go load up a couple more mags, toss them in, and focus only on accuracy. So new mags are loaded up. I'm going to just try one, run through a full mag, see how many hits I can get. I might drop back and do some more bare trigger isolation drills. We'll see. The point of the bare trigger isolation, the reason I like to do it at the beginning is because it gets you nice and warmed up, but there's absolutely no reason you can't do it multiple times throughout your range day just to, keep working those fundamentals. I'm not really working any reloads today. I might get to it, but probably won't. And I did bring out a new range toy. It's sitting over there on the table. It's something I've been excited to try out. It's a Para Ordnance P1445. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews from them, that they're unreliable feeding, that the trigger sucks, this, that, and the third. But I want to try it out for myself. I think it's an underrated gun if it works reliably, because it's a high capacity 45 1911. I think it'd be a great suppressor host, which is what I'm hoping for it to be. Now I'm just going to cool down with the Bear trigger isolation drill. As you can see, I'm not perfect. I still have a lot of training to go. I think today went better than last time. For some reason, I don't know if it's the amount of caffeine I've had or what, my hands were incredibly shaky, and there were quite a few times I caught myself anticipating the shot, and that would make me pull the shot, and then I would address it on the next one, get a hit, but it's something I need to work past. I'm going to go ahead and cut this recording, and on the next one you'll be seeing a different range toy, because I'm very excited to try it out. So I'm not going to lie to you and say that this is what this holster was designed for, but this Dara holster for the FNX 45 actually works remarkably well for this. This is a Para Ordnance P1445 with a Thompson Auto Ordnance slide on it. I'm looking to have some work done to it as far as refinishing and everything, but it actually, it can slip out of the holster. But for right now, it's very good. It's a 14 plus 1 45 1911. I'm pretty excited to try it out. So far I like it. The sights are a tad bit high, which can be addressed with new iron sights, I'm sure. And it had a problem where the last round in the magazine would jam it up. It would engage the slide lock, which is you know, the slide lock works great, which is something I've heard people having issues, except for the fact that it jams up on the last round. The way to overcome that was just releasing the slide lock and it would chamber the round. I think I'll go load up some more FN mags and try to redeem myself, but either way, Para Ordnance P1445 I think will make a excellent suppressor host. I don't know if it's because of the steel frame or what, but this thing had a lot less recoil than the polymer framed FN that I'm using. I brought out a couple more fully loaded mags for the FN. I'm only going to go through one. Just a final rehearsal of stance and trigger pull, see how many hits I can get. And then I have a range toy that I just picked up this week. I'm very interested to see how this camera picks up the audio from it. This next range toy I won't need ear pro for. As you can see, I still have a lot of work ahead of me. It's just a day-by-day process. My hits aren't major, but that's kind of why I like the steel, because on paper targets you can say, well, you know, I was in this zone. With steel, you either hit it or you don't, and I kind of do like that. That's all I got for the FN. That's all I'm willing to spend today, because that's 2 boxes of ammo. And I need to start getting this wrapped up so I can get it edited and uploaded before family dinner tonight. I am going to show you this cool new range toy though. So this is the SIG 716 tread with a Bushwhacker 46 on it. I have a 30 cal end cap coming soon, and the stuff to adapt it over to the cam lock system for this. But I just wanted to try it out. The gun's not new. Gun's not new, but for some reason it doesn't want to load the Lapua ammo today. There we go. That's good. It is firing Lapua 200 grain subsonics through the Bushwhacker 46. And no, I'm not aiming at the steel target. that is about it for today. So that I can go get ready for this family dinner. I just really wanted to try this thing out and show you how quiet it is. It is unreliable with subsonic ammo, however it is 100% hearing safe. With the 30 cal end cap running supersonics, I think it's going to be hearing safe, but we'll determine that in the future, and then I will be taking it out to the long range to show you me sighting it in and doing an accuracy test at range.